open the door, and boom, everything's a mess piled up everywhere, and all you want to do is turn around and walk away. It's overwhelming, exhausting, and you want to start cleaning but have no idea where to begin. This clutter isn't just stuff, it drags down your brain, makes you stressed and hard to focus. Statistics show nearly 50% of people feel that a messy home affects their mental health, and over 70% feel overwhelmed just because of their living space. A messy home equals a mental burden. It makes you procrastinate, worry, and even the simplest tasks feel complicated. But imagine this, a tidy room, everything in its place. Your mind feels lighter, work flows easier, and you genuinely feel free when you step into your space. In this video, I'll walk you through 10 specific steps one by one to declutter and organize your room effectively. Quick, practical, and you'll see progress in just a few hours. First of all, before you move a single item, you need to define exactly what this space is meant to do. Before touching any item, the most important thing is to be clear on what this room is for. Many people start decluttering without thinking about the purpose and end up with a room that still feels messy even after cleaning. You can clear everything out, but without criteria for what to keep or discard, clutter comes back within days. Think of your room's goal as a map. It guides your decisions from what to keep to what to let go. For example, bedrooms are often treated as dumping grounds, but their true goals usually only include 2 or 3 things: getting good sleep, relaxing, and reading or meditating. Leaving clothes or random papers scattered around makes the space feel heavy and stressful, and it stops being a real place to rest. The brain works similarly. Seeing mess makes it feel like it needs to solve everything at once, which leads to stress and procrastination. Here's what I do. I write down 3 main goals for the room. For my bedroom, it's sleep, yoga, and a reading corner. Whenever I look at an item, I ask myself, does this serve any of my goals? If not, I either move it somewhere else or let it go. This helps me make faster decisions and reduces mental pressure. A small tip is write your goals on a piece of paper and place it somewhere visible, like on the door or desk. Each time you see it, you're reminded that every decision, keep, discard, or arrange, should follow your goals, not impulse. Once you do this, you immediately feel lighter and more in control, ready to move on to the next step, decluttering based on these goals. And if you want to keep improving your decluttering skills, check out the next video where I share practical ways to tackle each area in your home efficiently. Once your room goals are clear, the next step is to declutter based on those goals. This is the moment to decide what to keep and what to remove, not just to tidy up. Randomly keeping everything is the main reason clutter comes back. You might clean now, but in a few weeks, your room could be messy again without a clear criteria. Psychology shows that when our environment is overloaded, the brain enters decision fatigue. You look around and see too many choices, keep this, toss that, put it there. It creates stress and delays action. Messy spaces make focus difficult, even if the items don't directly affect your work. A simple but effective method is to create 3 piles: keep, donate, and trash. Ask yourself for each item, does it serve the room's purpose? If yes, keep it. If it's still usable but unnecessary, donate. If it's broken trash, it. Set clear deadlines for donating or throwing away items. Don't leave them lying around or they'll become clutter again. For example, gym clothes go into keep because the room supports exercise. Old clothes that aren't worn go into donate. Random papers or junk go into trash. When done, you feel lighter, a clear sense of accomplishment, and your brain stops worrying about endless decisions. If it's hard to decide, use a 5-minute timer for each pile. Everything in your hands must be sorted within the time. After this step is complete, the next move is to turn decluttering into a fun game to stay motivated and maintain momentum. One of the biggest reasons people give up on cleaning is feeling bored, overwhelmed, or unmotivated. You open the door, look around, and see an endless task list, instantly killing motivation. Turning decluttering into a game helps your brain work while rewarding it with dopamine for completing small sections. Gamifying reduces stress, makes the task feel lighter, and helps you focus. Try setting a 30-minute timer and challenge yourself to clear 3 cluttered corners within that period. Another option is to create a points system, giving yourself 10 points for each pile you finish. Every action becomes meaningful, and the sense of accomplishment naturally keeps you motivated. Studies on behavior show that continuous rewards help the brain notice progress and lower procrastination. Just like video games are addictive, this same principle works perfectly for decluttering. A super simple gamify method is using a countdown timer, treating each minute as a level. Focus on clearing items within that minute, and when it's done, you feel like you've completed a level, satisfying and motivating. Combine it with a small checklist or combo system. Finish the drawer plus donate pile plus trash pile, and you earn a completion badge. See how it makes cleaning more playful. Pressure drops, fun increases, and you're less likely to quit halfway. Now that we have clear goals and a fun game, the next step is maintaining momentum and tracking progress, which is where a task management tool comes in. Now, to avoid losing momentum halfway, it's time to use task management tools to track visible progress. Decluttering isn't just physical, it's also about managing the process. Many people start cleaning but quit halfway because they don't see progress. When you have a clear tracking system, your brain sees movement and motivation rises. That's why decluttering videos with checklists or progress trackers work so well. Every tick of a box gives dopamine and a sense of done. A simple method: use a Kanban board with columns for to do, in progress, and done. Move each task from to do to in progress, then to done, so you can visually track progress. Apps like Xtiles also let you drag and drop goals and notes, breaking the work into steps. Instead of writing clean room, break it down. Clean drawer A, donate bag, 1 trash pile corner. B. Completing each small task and ticking it off boosts motivation and reduces mental load because you only focus on one thing at a time. Don't forget deadlines like finish drawer A in 20 minutes or take donation bag out today. This keeps momentum and a continuous sense of accomplishment. With a checklist and progress tracker, organizing becomes easier and more visual. Everything feels in control, and cleaning no longer feels overwhelming. The next key step is smart storage. Many think once decluttered, it's done, but without proper storage, items spill back and the room becomes messy again. Proper storage not only keeps the space tidy, but also reduces mental stress. Seeing neatly organized shelves or boxes gives a sense of control and calm. For example, a tall shelf with labeled small boxes is simple and effective. Sort items by frequency of use: daily items within easy reach, rarely used items higher or in boxes. For small items, use divided trays like Montessori trays so you know exactly where everything belongs. When you need something, you open the right tray, use it, and return it. Everything stays in place. Choose storage you will actually use. Avoid huge boxes where items get forgotten for months. Labels should be short and intuitive, like yoga study donate. When everything is visually organized, your brain no longer needs to process chaos, making the space pleasant and motivating you to tackle other areas. When items have clear places, the mental clutter disappears. You look around, everything is tidy, and the feeling of done hits immediately. This also sets you up perfectly for the next step: breaking tasks into smaller sessions without clutter returning. One of the main reasons people give up on cleaning is trying to tackle the whole room at once. When you see a large amount of stuff, your brain instantly feels overwhelmed, tired, and wants to run away. The key is to understand that effective decluttering is not about doing more at once. It's about doing it right in smaller, manageable chunks. Breaking tasks into smaller sessions helps you see progress quickly, maintain motivation, and avoid feeling mentally overloaded. Instead of trying to clean the entire bedroom in 3 to 4 hours, divide the work into 20 to 30-minute sessions. Focus on a single corner of the desk, a drawer, or a bookshelf, and finish that area completely before taking a break or moving to the next. Each completed area sends a clear signal to your brain. This is done. Dopamine levels rise, giving you a sense of accomplishment and making it easier to move on to the next area. Another tip is to start with an easy win corner. For instance, a small but cluttered drawer of seldom used items can be cleared quickly. Seeing immediate results gives you momentum, making it easier to tackle bigger, more complex areas like your wardrobe or workspace. Starting with a large or complicated section increases the risk of quitting halfway. Breaking tasks into smaller pieces also helps you maintain daily decluttering habits. Even 1 or 2 mini tasks each day can keep your space tidy without dedicating an entire weekend to battle clutter. And when everything is divided into small chunks, it's easier to try temporary solutions or experiment with different arrangements without feeling out of control. By applying this method, you'll notice a clear difference. A little progress each day adds up, and by the end of the week, the room is significantly neater and your mind feels lighter. This sets the foundation for the next step, testing temporary storage solutions and experimenting with layouts without pressure or overwhelm. Another key principle is allowing temporary solutions instead of waiting for everything to be perfect. A common mistake in decluttering is waiting for perfection before taking action. When faced with a large amount of stuff, your brain can freeze and you think, "I'll wait until everything is perfect," and end up doing nothing. Waiting for perfection is a major reason people quit halfway. Instead, allow yourself to use temporary solutions before making anything permanent. For example, if you want to install a bookshelf but aren't sure about placement or size, try placing books in a temporary box and use it for a few days to see how you interact with it. Or if you want a neat desk area, use a temporary tray for papers and observe your habits for a couple of days before buying permanent storage. This approach helps you understand real needs and avoid situations where you realize later that something is inconvenient and needs to be redone. The key is not to worry about things looking perfect right away. This stage is about experimentation, finding the best arrangement and what feels right for the space. Your brain responds positively when it sees progress and doesn't feel pressured to be perfect immediately. Once temporary solutions are tested and stable, you can move on to permanent installations, shelves, or long-term layouts. By doing this, decluttering becomes easier and you feel in control and creative. It also prepares you perfectly for the next step, decorating and optimizing your space so it's not just clean, but also evokes positive emotions. The next step is to focus on how the room actually feels. It's easy to think that a clean room is automatically pleasant, but if the space feels cold, cramped, or impersonal, it can still cause stress and make you avoid spending time there. The key principle is simple. Your room must feel right to you. This is about creating an environment that supports your mood, energy, and daily habits, not about following trends or aiming for perfection. Start by paying attention to lighting. Warm, soft light instantly makes a room feel inviting and cozy, while harsh or overly bright light can make even a clean room feel uncomfortable. Adding personal touches like a favorite painting photo or meaningful object in a visible spot can bring a sense of peace and satisfaction. Even small details, a plant on the desk, a nicely designed pen holder, or a small decorative element can subtly improve your mood every time you enter the space. Take a moment each time you finish arranging a section, pause, step back for 10 seconds, and check in with how the room feels to you. If it feels light, calm, and comfortable, you're on the right track. This step works best in combination with the temporary testing approach from earlier. Place items in different spots, try different light sources, or experiment with color accents over a few days to see what arrangement makes the room feel most natural to you. The brain responds positively when your environment gives a sense of control and harmony, which reduces stress, helps you focus better, and encourages you to maintain order over the long term. Once you find a layout that feels right, you can stabilize it, fix storage solutions, place your items permanently, and enjoy the sense of balance in the space. At this stage, your room isn't just clean, it's a space that supports your well-being. With this foundation, you're ready for the next step, inviting others to support you in completing your decluttering project, efficiently adding accountability and making the process even smoother and more enjoyable. To make the process easier and faster, consider inviting support instead of decluttering alone. Cleaning alone can be exhausting and often leads to procrastination. When it's just you, your brain has to make all the decisions, from keeping or discarding an item to arranging shelves or boxes, and this pressure can make you want to quit halfway. Having a companion helps your brain make decisions faster, as you can consult them in real time. Pressure decreases and you're less likely to overthink or delay. Support isn't just physical, helping carry items or organize, it's also mental. It keeps your cleaning pace steady and improves the likelihood of completing tasks. For example, invite a friend or family member to join you. They can offer opinions when you hesitate. This hasn't been used in a while, maybe donate it, or they can manage time. Finish this drawer and then take a 5-minute break. This creates a sense of accountability, making it harder to abandon many tasks and helps you establish consistent habits. Another benefit is emotional. Watching progress together signals positive reinforcement to your brain, boosting dopamine and motivation for tougher areas you usually avoid. Having support also teaches you to make faster decisions, recognize real clutter, and arrange items more efficiently. Once you're comfortable asking for help, moving on to the next step, learning from trial and error, becomes easier. Seeing it together reinforces that mistakes are part of the process and not failures, making decluttering a more controlled and enjoyable experience. Finally, the most important mindset is learning from trial and error rather than aiming for perfection. Mistakes are not failures. They're a natural part of decluttering. Items may not be in the right place, and storage solutions may not be perfect the first time. Many people get frustrated when shelves are misaligned, items don't fit, or corners aren't working out and end up quitting. This is normal, but negative thinking kills motivation and a sense of control. Instead, treat each adjustment or failed attempt as a learning opportunity. For example, if a bookshelf is slightly off, don't remove it completely. Use it to learn better measurement or adjust placement or choose more suitable screws. If an item doesn't work well in a corner, try a different spot or donate it. Each trial, mistake, and adjustment helps you understand habits, needs, and how the space functions while reducing mental stress. A key tip is to view the room with an experimental mindset. Place an item, use it for a few days, and see if it's convenient and comfortable. Your brain feels more confident when decisions are based on real experience rather than guesswork. Every choice is validated and meaningful, and your decluttering rhythm feels natural and smooth. With this mindset, decluttering projects become easier over time. You stop fearing mistakes or having to redo tasks. You learn to plan, test, and adjust intelligently. The end result isn't just a clean, organized space, it's a process that is educational, creative, and enjoyable. This mindset is the core principle for maintaining decluttered and done in every area, leaving you confident, in control, and excited about your living space. Start with small steps and give yourself permission to experiment. Perfection isn't required on the first try. Every time you declutter is an opportunity to learn and find the arrangement that works best for your space and habits. By trying, adjusting, and trying again, your room will become tidier and your mind will feel lighter and more relaxed. You can apply each tip, observe the results, and tweak them to suit your needs. Decluttering isn't a race. It's a step-by-step journey that lets you feel in control and enjoy the satisfaction of completing each area. If you want to discover more ways to clean efficiently, maintain a tidy space, and make decluttering a habit, make sure to watch the next video. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss any practical tips coming up.